Let's now start with TurboStreams. And let us start with the basics. To discuss TurboStreams, instead of using articles, let me add model class called messages. Let me go back to the code editor and close all files except application.html. Stop the server. And let us now run migrations. And let's add shared folder here. And here let's add new file called nav.html.rb. And then let us add navigation for articles and messages. And now let's use it in the application.html. Let us add in here. And now let's start the server. Okay. Let us switch to here. Now let us start implementing TurboStream, starting with the prepend action. For this, let's go back to the messages controller and find the create function and add TurboStream format. And here, let us add. And now at this stage, and let us do one more thing here. Let us go back to here and click on the new message. And let us not add users every time we add a new message. Instead of doing that, let us go back to this function here and add switch obviously in a real life application we would not add this kind of function, but let us do it in our simple application. Okay, and now let us open the form partial for messages and remove the second input field here. See what we get. Okay. And now let us do two more things. Let us go back to the editor and add one file here called create. And here let us add okay. And now let us consider one thing. As you see with the current setup, in order to add a new message, we need to click this link and then have to come back to this index page. But because we are implementing TurboStreams, let us add new message form directly in this index page. For this, let us go back to the messages index and around at this level, let us add a form for new messages. Let us also add this attribute so that we didn't get the cancel button there. And now let us go back to the index page and refresh. You see we get this form inlined, and we can also remove this link, and let us try it. Okay, let me remove it because we have it directly in the index page. And because we implemented it so that it prepended TurboStream messages, we should get it now prepended. If we change it to append, and if we add the third one, you see it gets appended. Knowing how it exactly works is not always important, but knowing it will always help. For this, let us consider this simple slide. When user submits the form, Turbo intercepts and changes accept field of the request header to this value. And let us see what this means. For this, let me add a new tab and search for, as you see, TextVND indicates that a client is willing to accept a specific vendor-defined non-standard text format. In this case, supporters of Turbo use their own vendor-specific format. To see this, let us go to the, again, Network tab and open our request. And if we go to the headers section and scroll a little down, we have this request headers. And as you see, it is being changed to TurboStream HTML. So as we said, Turbo intercepted our request. And when the controller on the server side receives this request, it will know that it should respond with the TurboStream format. And for that reason, because controller responds with the TurboStream format, in the Network tab, as you see in the response, we get TurboStream of action append. The response also tells where it should be rendered. If we go to the index page, there we have this div with ID of messages, and that's where it should be rendered. And how it should be rendered? By appending. Okay, let us now add a delete button in here using TurboStream.